Hi, I'm Holly, and this is Real Talk, Real Deal. This is Behind the Scenes Part 2. Benita?
Hi, I'm Benita, and we're going to talk about relationships.
I'm Nicole. We're going to talk about if a woman should ask a man to marry them.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is...
Now, your world, Bridget.
Alright, so I guess I will be the first person to, set this situation, and also how I feel about a woman asking a man to marry him. If they're in love with that man, I don't feel like it's a problem.
I mean, I don't think a woman should ask a man to marry him at all. If a man wants to marry you, he gonna marry you. He gonna ask the question to you. First of all, it's not ladylike. It's just tacky, and you shouldn't be asking somebody to marry you. It's just, I don't think it's appropriate.
I think if you ask a man to marry you, chances are he probably wants to marry you. Yeah. Because then he's going to be like,
So she asking you to marry me, her?
I mean, and it's kind of like you didn't even give him a chance to pop the question to you.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
Well, I'm old school. I think a man should ask a woman to marry. Keep it traditional.
Yeah.
Because it's like, because as a woman, it seems more like they pressuring the man. Men take a little bit more time. And I think they should give that man enough respect to be a man.
But I feel,
So how long do you wait for a man to pop the question?
Not long.
I mean, how many months, how many years, how many? I know there's no time limit.
but keep it real though.
Keep it real.
Listen, keep it real. We've seen this is one prime example, and I know this is real love, because when a person do certain things like they don't usually do in life, like for instance, Hip Hop of Love, Christy and Jim Jones. Christy asked Jim Jones, but you can't sit here and tell me that was for TV, because that boy is in love with that girl.
Okay, but like I said,
And she asked him, and don't get
They're
wrong.
rich, they have money, they can do whatever they want.
No, they're not rich.
it doesn't matter. I just think
She's not.
They're not rich. They're comfortable. They're not rich.
Yeah.
At any time his career could go down, and everything they got has to be back. Listen, bills don't stop coming in. So if he ain't getting no money, he ain't getting paid.
cool, Nicole, but it was still tacky.
It was tacky, but listen. Men are different than women. Men don't know how to approach women. Men are scared. Listen, she was intimidated. She was very intimidating.
Maybe he just wasn't ready for her to put her foot down.
Exactly. She was very intimidating. He is intimidated by her now.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're getting off.
But that's no, we're not. What I'm saying is, you're saying it's not classy. It's not this, it's not that. But if you're in love with anybody, I don't care who it is. If that person doesn't, he might know that you love him, but he might not know that you're ready for the next step. So what you're saying to me, it's not okay to say, oh, bring it up. You're telling me to just brush it on him, and if he don't catch on, then I'm still there.
If you're in a relationship with a person, and they have, say you've been with a person for 3 years, and he has and y'all got a good, and he asked you to marry him, it's time to move on.
Why?
Because see, with me, it wasn't bothering me.
It was bothering me.
Because I feel like when you get married,
because marriage is just a piece of paper.
Yes.
It's married in your heart. There are people that are married with a piece of paper, but their marriage is not really there.
but it's not even a piece of paper. It goes deeper than that, because now you got to think about each other's finances. Both of y'all taxes are combining.
The finance.
You know what I'm saying?
You
You might have been getting taxes back, but now you're paying taxes.
Nicole,
Look, this is very
you need to figure out about the finances. If you know you want to marry your boyfriend, y'all been already talking about the daggone finances, Joe. Yeah. Why you gonna get married and then talk about the finances?
No, when I say finance, I ain't talking about bills. I'm talking about salaries. I'm talking about salaries and taxes combining at the end of the year. Or do you put single on your marriage?
You married.
Do you still file single when you're married?
Some people do.
Some people that do that,
So they want more money.
exactly. But that's selfish, because if you're gonna do it the right way, you need to do it the right way all the way. Don't try to get over here and get over there, because we together, we married, but look, we don't want our finances tied.
My parents.
We are married, you married, everything is yours. That
We get off the topic again.
Wait a minute, can we go back to Jim Jones? Can we go back to that? Because I want to elaborate on that.
okay.
About, I feel like maybe she might have asked him to marry her because she felt like he was never going to ask her. Because they've been together for 6 years, so she was like, well, I really love him, I want to be with him. It's been 6 years.
So
she popped the question to
in
him.
that case,
But wait. I feel like he wasn't ready to marry her, because if he was, he would have asked her.
But he did.
No, that's what
She
she got.
opened the door.
He was pressured into make she feel bad. She probably felt bad by his
family, everything was supposed to say. He didn't
So
want
when
to marry
what?
her.
Okay.
you don't marry me,
And that's what it comes down to.
I'm leaving.
That's exactly
I'm
what
gonna
it
move on.
But that's what it comes down to.
You shouldn't have asked
This
him
is
to marry
exactly what Holly's saying. If a person ain't asked you, and
Then you be like, look,
you should
we've been
leave,
together-
right?
We've been together for 3 years.
He didn't
You
ask
don't
her.
marry. You don't marry.
I
in
asked
that
you.
couple of months, and it's time for us to move on.
Yeah, 'cause
We
we're
didn't
not
think
moving to another level.
And that's it. You don't want to ask him to marry him. You don't be like,
Okay, so, but she asked him, Holly, she asked him, and she got the response that she wanted. He made it a surprise. He didn't let her know.
but that's just
But
their
we're saying
situation, though.
behind the scenes that, he felt like he was put on the spot, or he didn't. I don't feel that way. I felt like he's a thug nigga. He has some,
What does that have to do with anything?
he has some sense of morals, but not, you know how we're in America.
Yeah.
Most people that are together and want to get married went to school, went to college. They want to find the love of their life in college, and they want to live the American dream. Right or wrong?
You can be in high school. You can marry your high school.
Wait a minute.
High school, yeah, you can start in high school, you can start in college. But in those 2 sections, you are looking for the love of your life. Who you
Who's
want
the
to
love of their life?
Not me.
I was
No, okay,
you don't know.
I'm I talk to people every day. In my profession, I talk to people every day.
Okay.
And most of the people that I talk to are older, or they might be the same age that I am. And the question that I ask them, how did you meet your wife? And most of them say, oh, we met in college. Or, oh, we met in high school. You get what I'm saying? So
That was before our time. Like that's what a lot of people generation.
Yeah, because all these little boys we get married in generations to these days. We might not teach our kids that
we
but
don't.
other people do teach their kids values to where they hope they fall in love.
Okay, there you go. You heard me that down, right?
She met her fiance in college.
In college, right?
She said values, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to teach my daughter, you don't ask a man
Back
to
to
marry
Jones.
you. Back to
Jim
Jones.
Jones.
You don't have to marry you. You want to be married properly. You want to marry a man, let him come in, let him marry, let him tell pop the
You can't put a man on pressure like that.
You sure okay? Like, really ain't going to marry you.
She put him on the spot.
Really?
But still she put him on the
No,
spot.
that girl.
No. Wait.
She's just not responsible. It's some people that you got responsible to take forth or come front with their responsibilities. There's some people that just, if she's okay with it, I'm okay with it.
So maybe she's more the aggressor in the relationship. She's more aggressive.
Maybe she is. I think both of them are aggressive. I just think that she's very